if I had a chance, I figured I'd talk about uh, something that I ran across. Hopefully this will work. I've got a very limited area. I hope I'm not going out of it. We were at Sam's Club, and they had this package of 2 knives, a little utility tool, and a little pocket tool. It's like $20. It was kind of like a clearance, get rid of thing. It's Gerber. I thought, wow, that's a cool idea. So I want to give you a little overview, and you can go from there. And they claim that it's got a screwdriver, a can opener, a bottle opener, a couple of screwdrivers, a wire stripper, and they're calling these little areas here pry bars. Well, I don't know. I haven't used it a lot, but I have used it. The screwdriver doesn't work too bad. It's like most of the other molded kind of screwdrivers. This one actually looks more like a Phillips head. These 2 little screwdrivers, they work okay. You know, they're a multi-tool, little hand deal kind of thing. But where this is great is as a staple puller. In the video that I did while I worked on my bed, the recliner, I had to pull all the staples out, and I didn't want to tear up the material so bad. And these little points worked real good for that. Got up underneath, flipped it up, worked fine, was really nice. I was looking for, I was carrying a little pair of scissors with little screwdrivers and dinky things on it, and I lost it. It's somewhere in the house. So when this came out, and I said, hey, this is kind of neat. Once again, it's got a bottle opener. Now, I don't drink beer anymore, and I don't drink much out of a bottle. So I've got more bottle openers than I ever really need. But it's got a built-in carabiner, which is kind of nice. And here's where it's kind of really cool. It's got a little screwdriver. That works pretty good. I've tried it. It's got the little flat, funky screwdriver, and it's got a nail file, 2 different kinds on each side, and they work okay. They're sharp. It's got a regular big screwdriver. You can see there's lint in it because I've been carrying it. And the big screwdriver actually worked pretty good on the screw that I use it on. But where this shines is a little dinky knife. Man, I'll tell you what. I worked on it. I sharpened it a little bit. When it came, it was sharp, but it wasn't that great. Now it's pretty sharp, and it's just the right size to hold and to run across for cutting little stuff. It's not like opening letters or opening boxes, and they lock, so it's not going to fold up on you. You just pull down on this thing here is on both sides. It's like ambidextrous. It closes down. A nice little place to put your finger to move it across if you want to get a little more length. So all in all, this isn't a bad deal. I mean, it's probably nothing to write home about, but I'll make use of it. I'm always constantly, we get boxes here all the time, and I'm always looking for something to open a box up without damaging the inside, whereas flipping out a big knife is kind of can't get hairy. Now, it also came with these 2 knives, which are, they're really cool looking. Got a clip on it. They're ambidextrous. Got an opening hole. They got this skeletonized kind of shape and all this kind of stuff. And it looked like it'd be a great one-handed opening knife. Got a little bit of thing over here. You know what? I'm left-handed, and I can't. It won't open. I'm right-handed, and it won't open. You have to open it with 2 hands. And the reason why is if you won't be able to see it, I know, but on the liner lock, there's a little raised area, like a little button almost, and it fits, and it's hard to see on here, but there's a spot in the blade that it fits in when it's closed, so it won't accidentally open. And I know the reasoning behind that is to keep you from getting cut over here. Now on the smaller knife, it comes with two sides of the knife. On the smaller knife, there's no serrations, and when it closes, it fits. It's protected on this side, of course, and it's below here, so you're not going to poke yourself. But the blade is exposed a little bit over here. I was really amazed at that. And I sharpened it. It like anything that comes from Walmart or Walmart companies, this one still needs some work. They come kind of dull. So I've run this through the sharpener a little bit, and it brought the edge back, but I need to set the edge a little bit better. I just haven't been able to do it yet. Then came with the big one. Now I've been carrying this big one, and it's the same thing. You know, it's the same setup, except the blade is longer. I didn't measure these. I probably should have measured them to be a little bit more accurate on it. But it's got serrations, and it's got the same deal. I don't know. It's real hard to see, but it's a liner lock. The lock is positive and it's stiff, and you can't see. I'm trying to think of a way to show you where it's at, but you can't even. It doesn't show up, but it locks, and you can feel it hit the indent and be solid. This one here got a little bit more wear in it. It still locks good. You know, I've been opening and closing and playing with it and trying to figure out what's going on. So you have to use the hole. Which, if you're right-handed, I guess you can do it. But it's not the easiest thing. It's probably easier if you're right-handed. Me being left-handed, this thing kind of ends up being a two-handed operation. I guess for right-handed, you can open it. As you can see, I've already got some wear on it. They carry pretty good in the pocket. They're heavy, but they're not as heavy as if it was all stainless. I don't think this is stainless. I think this is probably some kind of aluminum. It seems like it's stainless though. Anyway, I just wanted to show these to you and show you what they were and give you a little experience what I had. I've only had them probably 2 or 3 days, and I'm going to start carrying these. And what I did to keep them kind of together was I use these a lot for different things, and I keep them together like this to keep them in my pocket so they're not rolling around real bad. Because this guy here, I know I'm going to use a lot, and this gives it a little bit extra area to grab, makes it a little easier to find. Because I believe, especially this little guy here, I believe that's going to be perfect for picking the little staples that they put in the end, the 2x4s and stuff like that, which I always take them out before I run them through the table saw. I think that's going to have it's going to work pretty good. And if push comes to shove, I'll just grind it down a little bit more and make it a little bit thinner. I just don't want it so sharp that it's going to poke holes in my pockets. But on the same token, if I bring it down a little bit more, it won't be so bad. So anyway, there it is. And one of these days, I'll probably pull out some of my cheap knives and give you this history about my cheap knife stuff. So, all in all, thanks for watching.